Hey guys, welcome back to The Witcher 2 on Linux. I posted something earlier tonight saying that I probably won't be jumping back into this game for a little bit because it is broken for me from this point onward, it seems. It's been, as soon as I leave this tent, it has been crashing. Now, I cleared out all my save games except for this one, which is kind of the going solution, it seems, when you have a lot of save games, is to just get rid of them all. And then it starts to work, apparently. That's what it says at the GitHub repo, at least. So, I am going to take a step out of the tent, and we'll see whether or not this crashes.
Witcher, a word, if you will.
Okay, Death Mold. Okay, no crash yet. Okay, Death Mold, what have you got to say?
How delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
True, I have no idea.
Better times approach, Geralt. You shall see.
This is looking good, guys. It seems to actually be working this time around.
Wonderful. I feel we
Still lots and lots of problems with this game, but it's too good to not try and play it. Time will tell.
That remains to be seen.
Shake my hand, Geralt, to mark the beginning of our friendship. Don't worry, I've no poison needle up my sleeve.
I'm not looking for new friends, Death Mold. Let's get to work.
There you go, Death Mold.
As you seem to be the hero, how might I help you, White Wolf?
That's right, you call me White Wolf. Not all the specters were aggressive. Did you notice that? Lifted any curses before. Let's go with that one.
Notice that not all the specters were aggressive.
Most would disappear when we neared them.
I think the curse's power corrupts the ghosts of those who died in the battle, turning them into draugrs.
Draugrs, is that some professional name you witches have for specters?
They're demons, Death Mold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting was vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody. They are hatred and bloodlust in condensed form.
Oh, well that doesn't
Name
sound
matters
fun.
little. Do you know how to rid us of these Draugrs?
A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If we could reverse the tide of the battle.
Don't delay. Grab your sword and start reversing.
I need some symbols of war that belonged to the soldiers who perished here. Artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith. They have to be magically active and linked to those who died. Without them, I won't be able to summon the ghosts.
Well, I
Okay.
have no idea how to find them, apart from which I know little about war symbolism.
I'll
Okay.
deal with the artifacts. I have another job for you.
Listed any curses before?
Have you dealt with curses before?
I've cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears and a tail, another's house burned down. Nothing too serious.
Shame. Have you removed curses, lifted spells?
Never had the chance. But I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the Magic Academy.
Oh,
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banhard.
no they
Clevis's
don't.
curse is a 4th level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's curse.
Oh,
A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily women.
You've done your homework.
okay, how does a blood curse work?
Explain this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood. Best done at midnight, surrounded by lit candles.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevis's curse.
About it for yourself. I have all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the great encyclopedia of curses, spells, and prophecies. And a volume compiled by Tesside of Vries and Margarita Loantil, Masters of Magic on Curses Selected Writings.
That sounds like fun. Alright, I'll read them.
Quite a tome.
How does a blood
Can you
curse
tell
work?
me how a blood curse works?
The effects and phenomena generated by a 4th level blood curse require an immense amount of the power. The eclipse, the death of a dynasty, the battle of spectres. No sorcerer, no living being can summon such levels of energy. It's quite simply impossible.
But some clever mages discovered how to make possible the impossible. Since then,
Okay.
the world has lived in fear of your curses. Genius. What did you discover?
A prophecy that initiates a blood curse is simply a spell that binds the power.
Okay.
It should be cast at a site possessing the appropriate accumulation characteristics.
Accumulation
The
characteristics?
battlefield is perfect.
Oh,
Blood-soaked
yeah.
ground, defined boundaries, a symbolic dimension. When the caster utters the words of the prophecy, the curse begins to accumulate the power.
The power.
For the last 3 years, day after day, month after month, the initiating curse has been gathering the power, drawing it from the elements of fire, earth, air, and water. The energy thus accumulated could move the stars.
Wow.
Enter the activator, one of the prophesied events possessing its own symbolic dimension. It releases the accumulated energy for use by the curse proper.
Oh.
Ordinarily, the curse cannot utilize all the built-up power, which must be released in some way, so one gets side effects, like solar eclipses.
Okay. Are you sure
sure
Sabrina
Sabrina
cast the
cast the
curses?
Positively. Curses of this kind are cast rarely. There have only been 6 confirmed cases.
7
How
now.
many confirmed cases of their being lifted?
1. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, whence came the curse's other appellation. In any case, Sabrina Glevesig was part of that team.
Small world, and one that just got a little uglier.
So she already had knowledge
Francesca
of those
Sabrina
curses.
dealt with was meant to end the lives of the last of the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Covey. It was cast by Scarlet Rodalega, a very talented but completely mad man. A prophecy and an activator were also involved.
Okay.
I see. Sabrina just stole her curse from this Rodalega.
Precisely. Beside which the king himself and a company of armed men witnessed her casting it.
Why is Henselt still breathing? He killed the priest. Why didn't he burst like a ripe tomato under a dwarf's heel?
Yeah.
Perhaps Glevesig wishes Henselt to wait for imminent death.
I don't think so. I know a few sorceresses. They're mean, true, but they also want results.
Yeah.
Sabrina cast the curse while roasting at the stake. Not the most comfortable circumstances. I suspect she botched something.
Are you suggesting Henselt may be safe?
I'm suggesting he could be saved, provided we cut him off from the heart of the curse, the Battle of Spectres. It's the weakest link.
How could we do that?
I don't know yet, but I suspect I could summon Sabrina's ghost and force her to free Henselt. First, I need to learn the circumstances of her death.
Okay. What's with
We've
the
got
coins?
our comet and murder. What about the coins?
We have those as well. Not enough for you.
No. Why do I get the feeling I've stumbled on some shameful secret?
A state secret.
Yeah,
If you
you
don't
might have to tell me.
your head of state may soon lose his head.
There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol, a square coin adorned with a fish. Let's do this.
Okay.
I shall in no way hinder your investigation, and you will reveal to me anything you learn. Should I happen upon anything related to the curse?
You'll let me know. So be it.
Well, I guess that's fair. Blood curse
If I'm
usually
not
requires
mistaken,
blood.
Blood to cast a blood curse.
Precisely, unachievable otherwise.
Sabrina was bound to a wagon wheel. Where did she get enough blood?
She put a spell on a soldier who gave her a coup de grace. It was easy, the minds of some soldiers are so complicated.
Oh, okay.
Sabrina needed one of them to strike her, shorten her suffering, but complete the curse. However,
I
this
see.
is where she erred. That whore performed miracles, gathered the power, got the prophecy and activator right, but fell flat on her face on the simplest thing at the end.
And what is
Don't
that?
get so excited.
She chose a fool, a bungler. I heard he thrust 5 times with his spear, yet the witch's soul would not quit her corpse.
There was no one guarding the pyre?
It was one of the guards the sorceress chose for the task. His comrades were irate. He spoiled the show for them. The king was no longer anywhere near.
Okay.
In any case, blood flowed and the curse took root.
Yes, but the harlot got her due.
Okay, let's get to
You're
work.
gonna help me, Death Mold.
Of course, as the king ordered.
Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number of protective runes to summon Sabrina's ghost.
Okay.
You need to detain the sorceress's ghost and anything else that enters this world with it. Find something for me in your library. The runes need to be easy to produce. I haven't seen any artists around here. Apart
Okay.
from that, the Draugrs are likely to begin their forays in search of Henselt. When they leave the battlefield, they'll grow weaker. Your men should be able to handle them. Just equip them with silver-plated weapons. Henselt could also use something silver to defend himself.
All right,
Over
sounds
the
good.
entrance to his tent, hang a wreath of cinquefoil and fool's parsley. Inside, a fire fueled by juniper branches must burn at all times.
Where will I
Damn.
get so much silver?
Melt down your collection of pots for all I care. Just get it.
Those aren't pots, they're silver vases of Nazaya.
Last of all, give
Well, you
Henselt
might as well melt them.
instructional talk. Explain that I'll need him. There's that, yes.
Whoa, something just
Though I'll
happened.
also prepare to summon
I think I accidentally clicked the mouse.
Figure out what I need to send the fighting specters back to the afterlife. I'll drop by and give you more work as I learn about this curse.
Okay.
How did you divine that you might recover your memory by lifting the curse?
Someone foretold
the
it.
only diviner I've ever trusted told me.
Interesting. Could that be?
A drunkard and a fool in love. He's dead. But keep your nose out of my past.
A drunkard and a fool in love. Cedric, right? Oh, great. Now I have to find the book. Is that going to be in here somewhere? Where's the book? I'm supposed to be reading a book here. Oh, magnifying glass and orange. Orange? Where the heck is the book he told me about? Nowhere to be seen. Okay. So this is the main quest line, I guess, for this chapter. Conspiracy theory. Sorcerer's aware that the Witcher is interested in the curse placed on the battlefield and pointed him to a clue. So it was that several soldiers hatched a plot apparently connected to the curse. Deathmole did not know what the conspiracy aim and who belonged to it. After getting this, oh how precise clue, Geralt decided to nose around the camp. Okay. Gotta find Dunbanner's standard, Vandergriff's sword, a piece of Selkirk's armor. Lastly, acquire Henselt's medallion. Here's the site of Selena Lesveg's execution. Talk to soldiers about the conspiracy. Talk to the elf imprisoned in the Kidweni camp. That's the assassin of the kings, guys. And courage symbolized. Ask around the Kidweni camp about the symbol of courage. Okay, gonna try a quick save. Last time I did this, it crashed the game. Here we go. Look at that, it worked. Seems that removing the save games fixed that bug for me. That's not a desirable solution, but... Ooh, a campfire. Orange and Brenoia. Robust, well-balanced dagger. Okay, I'll take those. Thank you. Okay, let's talk to these guys. Okay, they are worthless. Nothing there. Nothing there. Drum and Hugo are completely useless people. Orange. Robust, well-balanced daggers. Get lots of throwing daggers out of this, at least. I already went that way. Who's this guy? Is there anything over here? Ooh. I hear people talking over here. These guys. Okay, can I talk to either? I can't talk to these guys at all.
Hello, damn it. Salutations.
Why can't you say hello? I'm wearing jackboots, heavy leather trousers. At least I can sell them. Carrying too much weight. Okay, well then let's dump some weight. What have I got that's useless? 22 to 28. And that's 13 to 18? Wow. Boom. Take that easy enough. All these short swords. Why do I have all these short swords? Where did I pick these up from? Did I pick those up while fighting all those guys in... What's his face's place? Wow, that was descriptive. Good job. Damn, that was bad. Did I do the thing with the thing and the thing there with the thing? That's might as well be what I said.
Help, monster slayer.
All right, let's talk to this guy.
I've heard much about you, Witcher. Greetings.
Greetings, Captain.
Okay. Were you here 3 years ago?
3 years ago during the last battle for Vergen.
Bradley's blue banner was. They were decimated by mages. The survivors enlisted with us.
Okay.
They weren't eager to talk about it, and we didn't press them.
Well, that's good.
Lack of work for your
At least, I guess.
Mercenary might just be the surest profession these days. Sign of the times.
Yeah, not a good sign of the times.
His
What are your
head's
orders?
weight.
Curiosity itching your witcher. Not the best trait to have in wartime.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Deathmole's given us silver-plated weapons and protective amulets. On your advice, as I heard it, we're to observe the mist and, if need be, drive off the wraiths.
Okay. You
Since
notice
you're
the
already
mist spreading.
watching it, pay attention to the size of the cloud. You need to know if it's expanding.
Well,
How fast?
it's almost imperceptible, but it's constant.
Okay,
Foot,
so it's
perhaps
growing.
2 a day. What does that mean?
Means I have to hurry.
How many men have
How
you
many
got?
mercenaries you got watching the fog?
I've got them spread out in small groups.
How many mercenaries you got?
And how many we number? Well, that's my concern alone.
He's got some secrets.
I heard you
You're
gained
famous.
fame during the wars with Nilfgaard.
Our fees have doubled since the Battle of Brenna. As it turns out, it was worth risking our necks.
Okay, good.
I wouldn't mind learning some details about Brenna from someone who played first fiddle there.
Okay.
Constable Natalis commanded the Nordlings. The Nilfgaardians mounted a vicious attack. And if not for us and the Dun Banner, the collected armies of the North
So I have
probably
to get
would
the
have
Dun
shattered
Banner
in
from him,
bits.
right?
Luckily, we showed up at the right time, withstood the assault, and came out victorious. We earned every last copper we were paid.
Okay.
50,000 Nilfgaardians shattered their teeth trying to bite at us. Menno Colehorn, their commander-in-chief, chose death over humiliation.
All right. You don't seem too happy
Like
with
in
that.
every battle, it was a question of timing, taking advantage of the foe's missteps.
And a bit of luck. Okay. Ooh.
Must be
There we go.
fatiguing fighting all the time.
Yeah.
I took a little time off recently. Something along the lines of a honeymoon.
Oh, are you
My
married now?
craft. I'm not afraid to admit it.
I once knew a female
I knew
mercenary.
one of your kind once. A woman by the name of Rayla.
Rayla.
By an elf,
Yeah, I
treacherous
remember
dog.
her actually.
She made a mistake. Let her emotions take control. This profession requires cold calculation.
Does it really? Kind of like witching? I have other questions. Let's talk about arm
Let's talk
wrestling.
arm wrestling.
Go on.
They say you're the strongest arm around here.
You wouldn't be talking to me otherwise.
How's that?
During the Battle of Brenna, I got into a knife fight with a Nilfgaardian commander.
Okay.
That's to say, he had the knife and I had my bare hands. I grabbed him by the wrist, but the blade kept coming towards my throat. He was strong,
Okay.
but lacked stamina. When I felt him weaken, I twisted his arm around and slit his throat.
Wow.
I've worked on my hands, wrists, and arms since then. They all come in handy in my profession.
I bet they do.
Want to wrestle me?
To
Let's do it.
challenge Adam Pangret for the championship, you've got to beat the best contenders.
Oh, okay. Who am I to
Who's
fight?
that challenge?
Martin and Randall are the strongest in my company. Then there's Magnus, the camp blacksmith.
Okay.
I'll try them.
Watch out for Magnus. As I see it, he could easily do his work with no tools.
Oh, wow. That's a strong guy. Okay, let's go.
Steady on, White Wolf.
Oh, yeah, I can't. You just told me that.
They say only a spell.
Okay, and I can't find anything in there. Maybe I gotta beat him in arm wrestling in order to get the banner. Okay, I guess I'll head down this way. Talk to some of the guards here. Can't talk to those ones.
Audrin, where are you?
How do you do? What do you want?
Let's talk to this guy here. Has he spilled anything
Got
yet?
anything important out of him?
Not really.
We salted his wounds, broke his fingers, scorched his feet, but he didn't so much as peep his own name. Tried to bite off his own tongue, in fact.
Ow.
Them elves like a bit of suffering, methinks.
You think so?
Maybe he's hoping
I don't
to be
think so.
rescued.
Not likely. Someone massacred them. The whole unit. That's what the Royal Mages asked him about. Who it was and where they are now.
Letho.
There's no understanding elves. If he answered, we'd hang him quickly. It'd have peace. But he prefers to suffer.
How did you catch him?
We didn't. Nothing to boast of, really. We found him. Barely alive.
And still you salted his
Lying in
wounds
the
and tortured him.
ravines among the corpses of other squirrels. Terrible bloodbath it was.
As if a mad medic slashed him with a giant scalpel. Aiming at their arteries, no less. For there was blood everywhere. Nasty splashes.
That's
high
Letho.
up in the rocks.
That's Letho right there. I gotta get that son of a bitch.
Before that ghastly fog appeared.
Can I talk to
Can I
him?
talk to him?
No chance. I don't know ya.
How might we get to know each other?
Okay.
Trust needs to be earned, mate. You best go. Now.
Now. Okay, so I can't talk to him yet.
Aldrin, where? What do you want?
Can you ask me questions? I want to think about
collect
square
old
coins.
Here in the camp. Are you daft?
I heard there are some overseas coins floating around, square with a fish on them or something.
Don't know nothing about that. Fuck off.
Wow. That was nice.
Aldrin, where are you?
Okay, guys. Well, I talked to Death Mold. I talked to the mercenary commander.
Where are you?
I think next time I'll be talking to a whole bunch of soldiers trying to figure out what to do next. So until then, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh, wait. Hold on a sec.
Piss off out of here. You're talking to an elder. So show a little respect, you pricklicker.
Pricklicker.
Respect for you?
That's
This
something.
is no place for crappers like you. Out, I said.
Aye, true. Join the pigs in the pen. That's your place.
What's going on here? Asshole. Okay. What's going on there? Let's go find out, shall we?
Are you all right?
You'd best leave. Old Maverick ain't a good companion. Unless you're looking for someone to...
Maverick.
What I saw back there, that happen often? What's the problem?
Yeah, what is their
I've
problem?
bigger problems to deal with than the camp tramps. My nightmares have invaded my waking life. The specters haunt and hunt me by day.
Come
How
on.
so?
Nightmares are common. Start at the beginning.
One night, I walked to the riverside and sat there, staring at the stars.
Okay.
I must have fallen asleep. I dreamt of my birdie, her milk-white bosom, her gentle voice. I saw and heard her as if she sat beside me.
Okay, is this
And
your
then that
wife
voice
who's
became
dead?
A terrifying whisper. Curdled the blood in my veins.
Alright, what's going on?
Opened my eyes, but the spectre remained. It went on talking, hovering over me, stretching its mitts out towards me. I felt a deathly chill.
What's going on?
What?
Never been a coward. At the fore and fierce in many battles. But a human's one thing. A spectre's another. No other way to put this. I shit myself.
Oh my god.
Out of fear. Pants right full by the time I got back to camp.
Holy crap.
Since
Oh,
then,
no
they
pun intended.
mock me. Call me the crapper.
I didn't see anyone mocking you. Well, except for those two drunks.
Then you haven't looked around well enough. I'm the laughing stock of the entire camp.
Around what time did all this happen?
Spectre appear.
I went to the beach after my watch, so it must have been an hour before midnight. I've no idea how long I slept, but when I reached the camp, it was dawning in the east.
Okay. Why did you go to the
Why
riverside?
did you go to the beach?
During Henselt's last expedition, we stayed in a house there. My unit was on the lookout for Demavend's forces trying to cross the river. I just wanted to recall the old times.
Old
So
times.
you took part in the campaign 3 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Took part. I barely escaped with my life. Leva, the brothel medic, saved me. Talk to her if you want to learn
The
more.
brothel medic?
She knows everything about the camp.
I could get
I'll
rid of
do
that
the
spectre for a price.
You should know a witch's services don't come cheap.
My soldier's pay is meager. Got but a few coins in my pouch and some pipe weed. Would you do it for that?
I guess I'll have to. Okay. Explore the hut on the cliff in the riverside. Okay. Well, guys, so that's now going to be the end of this episode. Now that we got another quest and witnessed a cutscene. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.